Hello guys, once again a very warm welcome to our YouTube channel Legal Pathagar. So today our topic of discussion is the Holy Land of Ayodhya, and thereafter we'll be discussing the Ayodhya verdict as given by the Honorable Supreme Court as well as the Allahabad High Court. So first of all we need to understand little details about the place Ayodhya. So Ayodhya is considered as the holy place of the Hindus where Lord Ram was born. At present, the place falls under the state of Uttar Pradesh and the state is administered by a BJP led government, and Yogi Adityanath, who himself is a saint, is the chief minister of that state. So this was a basic understanding of Ayodhya and its present status. Now we will understand the verdict given by Allahabad High Court. The Allahabad High Court had a three-judge bench, means there were three judges who decided the matter. In the case, and the name of the case is Ram Janma Bhoomi Babri Masjid Land Dispute. This is very important, and the decision was pronounced by 2:1 majority, means two judges favored and one judge disfavored the decision. So it was a 2:1 majority, and it was held that number 1 and number 2, I will be discussing two important points or basically observations which were given by Allahabad High Court. Observation 1: 2.77 acres of land which was located in the disputed area of Ayodhya was divided into three parts, into three equal parts. One third of the part was given to Sunni Waqf Board. One third of the one third of the remaining land was given to Nirmohi Akhara, which is a religious body, and the remaining one third of the land will go to Hindu Mahasabha. So these are the three divisions of the land: one third, one third, one third. First one third will go to Sunni Waqf Board. Second one third will go to Nirmohi Akhara, and the third one third portion of the land will go to Hindu Mahasabha. Next, the second observation made by Allahabad High Court. The central dome, means the middle dome of the three domed structure, was allotted to the Hindu Mahasabha, means this portion, the central dome particularly, was given to the Hindu community. Why? Because this was believed to be the exact place where Lord Ram's birth took place. So that central dome is extremely important, and over there 2.77 acres lands division into three parts is also very important. So now we have already covered two important observations of the Allahabad High Court. Now we will be discussing the observations, or rather the guidelines provided by the Supreme Court, which was a 5-judge bench. The guidelines which were provided by the Supreme Court, which had a 5-judge bench, and these guidelines were given to the Uttar Pradesh state government as well as the central government. Again over here we will be discussing or rather we will be understanding the concept, the thought process given by the Supreme Court in 2 points. Point 1: Supreme Court directed the central government and the state government to allot 5 acres of land at an alternate place to Sunni Waqf Board for the construction or for the building of a mosque in future. What is important over here? 5 acres of land allotted to Sunni Waqf Board. Point 2: Supreme Court directed the Union government to set up a trust within a time span of 3 months for the construction of Ram Mandir. So these two observations or guidelines given by Supreme Court are extremely important, and all the decisions given by Supreme Court as well as the Allahabad High Court stand on a legal stand on the basis of an act, and that act is Places of Worship Special Provisions Act 1991, which says that the conversion of the status of any place of worship is not allowed. Means the Supreme Court as well as the Allahabad High Court accepted the viewpoint of the Hindus that yes, there was a demolition of the temple which once existed in the particular century, 14th century, 15th century, and thereafter there were invasions by foreign invasions that ultimately destroyed, ruined the temple, and in place of that temple a mosque was constructed. So basically Supreme Court as well as Allahabad High Court presented or gave their decision keeping in mind the provisions of which act? Places of Worship Special Provisions Act 1991, which strictly prohibits the conversion of a particular place from for one religion to another religion. I repeat, which prohibits the conversion of the status of any place of worship. Means you cannot change a particular place over there is a temple and then you destroy it and convert it into a mosque, or the other way round. Similarly, we also cannot destroy a mosque and construct a temple over there. Thank you students. I hope this video and the informations provided to you will definitely be helping you guys in your upcoming entrance exams. Thank you.